I'll do my mango. It's going well. I don't know if you guys are getting the same weather, but we've got heat warnings. We got droughts over here. They're not letting us in the woods anymore. It's getting pretty crazy.
Well, yeah, if anyone that doesn't know, Michael is,
Yes, I can hear Neil in the background.
Yes, I purposely do that so that there any dead sound, dead space.
Okay.
So people have something to listen to while you're getting set up. That's all.
well, and then on top of that, what happens when we get this 90-day, not this 90-day extension, let's start 90-day.
Can y'all see my screen?
We will see it soon. Yes.
You seeing the FinViz?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, folks, ladies and germs, ladies and gentlemen. Synopsis for the dia. As you can see, the US markets ended on a red market, red sentiment, 0.45%, 0.25, 0.30%. As you can see, based on this little green square item, there's intense volatility because tomorrow is going to be inflation report. So just watch out for that. Here's a view on a visual of how it went down. Basically went down at the
Please show
beginning of the,
Kava when you get a chance.
huh? What did you
Please,
say?
please show Kava when you get a chance. If it's going to be morning or evening.
It's gonna be evening. I told you yesterday. Um, the Dow went down most of the day. NASDAQ and S&P tricked people at the beginning of the dia, and then it went down. It basically reversed. And the Russell 2K did a U-turn, and then it started to go back down. Here is a heat map. You can see that the big people, NVIDIA, Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta, AVGO, they were red, and a lot of red over here. It was very um actually very versatile.
If you had played
Red,
with Tesla, were you gonna go think it was going up or down? Because Tesla seems to be the outlier here.
yes, it's going up. Very strong.
But you were looking at Tesla, considering it. Did you think that it was gonna go up?
At first, yes, I did actually, when I was starting to look at it, but I didn't get in it.
Okay.
Um, and you can see it was a lot of different activities. Okay, hold on a second. Let me switch screens here for a second. Okay. All right. All right, so I'm going to give you the top five on both sides of the coin, and we'll give some advice as to mañana. And that's it, guys. Let's see. So the winners,
Call on Kava. Kava long.
so Kava has earnings tomorrow afternoon, I believe. And I'll double confirm that. Let's see. Yes, it's in the aftermarket. It has a little moon, therefore it's the aftermarket. Okay, so tomorrow aftermarket, Kava has earnings. It's been in the zone right here. Basically, hopefully it breaks out for the people going long. And but for the most part, it moves about, we said $4 or between $3 to $4 on earnings. So, or six. So if it breaks out this 90 area right here, it could continue to go up, but everything is kind of inverse and it has been going down. The last couple of earnings, last earning was really good, I guess, 46%. And 1.20, well, not, on the revenue was not that awesome, but it was good, decent. Prior to that, on February, it didn't do well on the earnings side, but it wasn't even that by that much. And it still did good on revenue. Um, Prior to that, it did good on the revenue and earnings. And prior to that as well. So let's see what happens tomorrow, if it does a breakout or a flat bottom breakdown. We shall see. We shall see. Let's look at it on the
What's your
weekly.
opinion, Miss Munoz?
Well,
I-
it's in a floor. It's kind of like in a floor area. And it's dangerous because it could flat bottom break down to 30. If people haven't been eating out a lot because of the sentiment of, oh my God, I'm gonna get deported by ICE. You know, people sales haven't been that good. It could go cray down. But if it's normal, it won't go too high, I think. But maybe it'll surpass this level right here, the 101. So let's see what happens.
Okay, so what's your opinion? Up or down?
With earnings, you can't really tell, but it is in a danger zone of continuing going down. Ever since November, it has been going down. It hasn't been really going up. It's been more sliding down than up.
So you think it's gonna continue to
It could,
go down?
it could continue to go down to the floor
So
because
that's your opinion. Okay.
it was high up here. Then it went down, even though it had the last, let me see, the since it IPO, it has been going up. But after this turning point in November, it has been sliding. 172, 140, 100, 82. Hopefully, if it stays above this level, then I think it could turn around and go back up. But if it drops below 70 or something, expect it to get to that 40 level. That's my opinion. So let's
You
see
think
what
it's gonna go down?
it could go down, but with earnings, you really can't tell.
But if you
But
have
it
to
is in a
choose,
danger zone where
if you
it
have to
could do a
choose one
flat
or the
bottom
other,
breakdown.
you would say
Huh?
down. If you
What?
have to choose one or the other, you would say down.
Based on, like all the scare stuff and not a lot of people maybe going out to eat as expected.
And I think it's a valid point.
That's all. But
I
it is
thought of
a
it going
strong.
up. It's just a Leanna thing. It
Mhm,
has nothing to do with like logic or anything.
mhm.
It's a
They
gut
the
feeling.
market makers could blow it up, but they could be like, okay, this is really not all that bag of chips, and bring it down and then bring it back up the next day. So that's my opinion. All right, let's look at the winners and losers and call it a day. So the famous Tesla, Lily, did fabulous today. If you were on this uh stock and you went long, you did fantastico. Even though it ended in a hanger today. It ended in a hanger. However, it was basically for half of the day it was a long, and then the other half of the day it was a short. So you could have gone both ways today on
If you didn't
Tesla.
get out by lunch, you were stupid anyway.
What?
If the person didn't get out by lunch, they were foolish. Anyhow,
Yes.
so.
Carnival Cruise Lines was the second winner, 0.85%. And today, similar to Tesla, but more pronounced, you had to get out before lunchtime. If you went long at the beginning of the day until 11, you did fantastico, but otherwise, you lost money if you didn't get out. Netflix, very expensive stock. This was a long all day. If you stayed and you handled the choppiness of the first hour or half hour and you just stayed long, then you did fantastic. USO is on hard buy. I would say this was sort of more, the beginning of the day was more down, but yes, you could have gone up like the first half hour and then down, and then it stayed up at the beginning of the rest of the day. So those were the winners of the day, including Bank of America. The bancos seemed to be doing good. And this one was like very similar to Tesla, where it was more of a long today than the beginning, and then towards the end, it bottomed out. Okay, so let's look at the losers. mRNA. This thing has been going dumpster fire on a daily basis. So it's going to continue. And and if you're going short, if you bought it over here and you're going short, you best take your money and run or wait until it hits $10. Because it's already at the flat at the end of its yeah, you should be if you got it up here, sorry, let's say here at 200, no, actually here at 150, because that was a long time ago. Let's say you got it here. You should be getting out by now and taking your money, your millions of dollars. But it is probably going to continue to go down to 20 or so based on this trend. That's why it's the loser. Silver and gold were also losers today. They're getting very close to this floor on a daily, which is the 40. If you're going to buy it long term, see if you can wait till it hits $30 or between $30, $31 for silver. The same thing with gold. See if you can hold off on buying this Negro's stock to 278.14. Apple has been doing fabulous, fantastic. And of course, because it went crazy last week, it had to do a little correction. But I anticipate that it could continue to go upward because it was very flat since April. Since April, it's just been here, and now it's breaking out. So if you're gonna get Apple, this is a good time to get it because it's red. Maybe if it goes down even more tomorrow, it would be an excellent time to get Apple because you can tell that it already like broke out of this. It's like it's sick and tired of being here. Now it's starting to pick up speed, and it needs to catch up with the other stocks. Plus, it has the backing now of DT. CVX is here, red today. Basically, this was a beautiful short, and I bet XOM was a beautiful short too. This was a fantastic short, guys. Beginning of the day till today. Amazoni and Meta, also beautiful shorts. It did pick up. You had a couple of chances. So at the beginning of the day, if you just close your eyes and then open your eyes 30 minutes later, oh, a millionaire. Then here you were just like, it was fooling around lunchtime, another chance to go short. Meta as well, but it was even more evident that it was after 1:30, it was going to be a short. The Qs probably did the same thing, and the SPY, at the end of the day, it just did a dumpster fire. So,
Yes.
So yes, that's it, guys. Kava tomorrow. I'll be on the lookout for that. I believe also Cisco. Let me see. Let's see. I don't have anything else here. Let's look at the. Yeah, Walmart, XOM, sorry. Home Depot, Target, Walmart, Ford, Macy's coming up, NVDA at the end, and CRM, Dollar Tree. Oh, somebody mentioned Dollar Tree yesterday. Let's take a look at that just to see. Also a dumpster fire today. It's maybe it's gonna start turning around. This thing has been going cray up since June. It has been going straight on a very steep spiral, very strong. This could start an indication that it could be going down, but it has been very strong. So up here, this is a little hanger. Maybe we had put this as a line of support / resistance. So maybe this is when is going to start turning around. But maybe it could also pick up because of the school supplies and stuff. But this is a good area that you could see. It was an area of support. It jumped up. This could potentially jump up, but if it starts going red, it means it's an area of resistance. So this is a good area to look out. Okay, that's it, guys. If you have any questions, good luck tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that inflation report. Ford, CRM also did horrible. Palantir, Sam is at 200 and let's see, $185.62. Roku, Boeing, all of these did horrible. Open did fantastic, I guess, and Piton. Crazy stocks did good, even Intel and Coin and Tesla. So yeah,
Take a look at Kava, people. Whether you think it's up or down, take a look at it. Earnings. I just it could be a good play.
yes, it could be a good play. Just remember, if it gets too much for you, get out.
Or go crazy. Whichever you prefer.
All right. Have a good day, guys. Peace out.
Peace.